to both their chemistry.
Here's the starting group for Houston. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. MP out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Timberwolves, up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Reed in at the center, locking down the middle. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. That one good for 2. Well, Doris, this is a game a lot of folks have been looking forward to. 2 elite teams with some major star power.
And star power is exactly what this league has been built on. Good competition brings out the best in your stars. Who wants to get it done tonight?
Here's Houston now, outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Here's Randall, following the basket by MP. Randall kicks to Edwards. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here's MP. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. MP, they get it again. Şengün with the bucket.
Not giving up on the play. Şengün locked in.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The 3 from MP. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Here is Edwards, following the basket by MP. Edwards kicks to Reed. Timberwolves passing it around. Offensive rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They lead by 4. Nice shot by Smith.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
McDaniels outside. Reed with a screen on Smith. Randall from outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's MP. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. MP's got 8 points.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. For the Rockets, Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Green comes in for Smith. And Shepard subbed in for Amen Thompson. Now here's Edwards. In the game against Boston, very impressive. Shot to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. Edwards got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Anthony Edwards, excellent concentration, under pressure of excellent defense, and just scores it anyway.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Some terrific new faces in the league, and as we have about a month left to play in this season, what better time than now to see who has stood out and shown they have the skill and talent to take home the Rookie of the Year award. You look at MP all season long. He has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, I'd be shocked.
It's got to be him. In a season where we have a ton of worthy candidates, he has been the most outstanding by far.
It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. He's got 10.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Screen by O'Neal. Launches it. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Conley against MP. That one doesn't go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and the dunk by O'Neal.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's MP. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finish.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Houston Rockets. That quarter had to take a lot. It's a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Durant comes in for Tari Eason. Thompson, he's checked in for Shepard. And MP, he's subbed in for Fred VanVleet. The forwards are Edwards and McDaniel. Dosunmu is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Randall in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's MP. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. MP's got 14 points for the game.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He dropped 48 points, and his range was on full display. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Here is Edwards, and the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. Pass to Reed. McDaniels outside. A three-pointer is right on target. McDaniels got his second basket.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
A three from MP. It's hauled in by Edwards. The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one after the win against the Celtics in Boston.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Here's MP, and Houston again with the bucket.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to McDaniels. And here's Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Back to McDaniel. Off target from outside.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
MP's shot is good.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Here's Edwards. Handle outside. Back to Edwards. Jacks up a three. No good there. MP deciding where to go with it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And
he has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. And it's MP in at the 1. And, GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Naz Reid.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And that one is good. MP's got 27.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Pass to Reed. 6 to shoot. No good that time. Great defense that time from Şengün. Here's MP. Close in. No stopping MP.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Timberwolves trail by 13. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo to end the run. And he lays it up and in.
I like DiVincenzo trying to score on the interior. Underrated hops from the young man.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them. And now let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. In second, the Rockets.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. McDaniels got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Timberwolves. Here's MP. Hits from the high post. MP's got 33.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. Look at Edwards swatting home the 3.
I'll tell you, this team has not had an answer for Anthony Edwards. They shouldn't feel alone, though. He's put a lot of work on a lot of teams.
Here's MP, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. DiVincenzo passes to Reed. Edwards against Thompson. Back to Reed. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the rebound advantage. Tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Randall. And he uses the glass on the way.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
MP converting the tough bucket.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Randall with the ball. Now Smith defending. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Every year, it seems like Randall's playing with more awareness. That's why you can now run the offense through him.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. They get the rebound. The wide open look for Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Durant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Edwards. And Thompson sends it back. And so making things happen for the Rockets. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. And Both teams making substitutions here. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.